Ndewo ndibemu. Greetings, my people. Welcome back to my channel. Let us continue from where we left off in part 2. Adult Ogechi returns instead of the 10-year-old child, while everyone was bewildered on what happened to her.
They took her to her father's compound. The village gathered outside, too afraid to leave, too afraid to come close. Inside, Mama Ogechi sat across from this woman who was her daughter and asked the question every mother would ask. Please tell me what really happened to you in the forest. Ogechi started weeping for a few minutes and wiped her tears.
Adult Ogechi spoke slowly. The memories were like dreams, vivid in parts, blank in others. I was picking mushrooms, Mama, and then the mist came. It was beautiful, like smoke but with colors I've never seen. And I heard singing, children singing, so I followed it. I found them in a clearing, children, so many children, playing and laughing. They said, "Come play with us. Time doesn't exist here. You can stay forever and never grow old." But I said, "No, my mama is waiting." And then a woman came. She looked like you, Mama, but also not like you. She said, "If you want to go back, you can, but time has a price. For every hour you stay, about over a year passes in your body." I didn't understand. I was 10. I just wanted to go home. So I tried to leave. But the forest, it kept turning me around. Every path led back to the clearing. Every direction looked the same. I walked and walked and walked. And as I walked, I felt myself changing, growing, getting taller, heavier, my voice changing, my mind filling with thoughts I was too young to understand. Her voice breaking. I watched myself age, Mama. I felt every year. 5 hours in your world, 40 years in my body. And when I finally found the edge of the forest, when I finally saw our village, I knew I was different. But I still wanted my mama.
The elders met in secret that night. Some said, "This is not natural. She should be returned to the forest." Others said, "She is still Papa Emeka's daughter. We cannot cast out one of our own." One old man, Papa Eze, who had seen 80 rainy seasons, stood and spoke. "Ununanumo, are you hearing me? This child, because yes, she is still a child in her spirit, she offended no one. The forest took her and changed her, but her heart is the same. Who are we to reject what the forest returns?" But the fear remained. What if whatever took her follows her back? What if the forest wants her again? What if by accepting her, they invite other things into the village? Mama Ogechi made the decision. She stood before the elders and said, "This is my daughter. I carried her in my womb. I birthed her. I know her soul. The forest changed her body, but not who she is. She stays home at her father's house." And Papa Ogechi, though his mind struggled to accept it, stood beside his wife. "She stays," he repeated. And so, Ogechi, 10 years old in the morning, 50 years old in the evening, remained in that village. Ogechi lived in that village for 5 more years. It was strange in Dibem, my people. She had the memories of a 10-year-old but the body of a middle-aged woman. She would try to play with children, but they were frightened of her. She would help her mother in the kitchen, but her hands knew things her mind didn't remember learning. She spoke like a child but looked like an elder.